Hello, I am Matt Lighty. As always, I have not changed since last time we spoke. I pushed a button. And this is the build I'm playing for the 1 month Balls Deep race. Currently, it is Anarchy, Invasion, Torment. It is about a week and a half into the race. My guy's 89, and I am playing Elemental Reave, Ellie Reave. If you're wondering why it's red instead of normally the whatever the fuck color it is, it's because it's a microtransaction. This build requires you to be able to leap when you're scared and right click. That's all you gotta do. Leap and right click. If you can do that, you can play this build. This build costs a total of 50 chaos. Requires one unique, and the one is the luxury. The unique requires Alpha's Howl. Our build is scaling off of elemental damage. We put our auras in the helmet. Auras go in the helmet, and it makes them stronger, makes us stronger as well. Everything else is rare. We stack attack speed, elemental damage. We use a Tabula Rasa, Reave, multi-strike, increased AoE, faster attacks, weapon elemental damage, life leech. If you want, you can use life getting hit, that is your choice. If you want, you can use conk effect, that is your choice. Cast when damage taken setup has not changed since it was invented. Same with Curse on Hit, Herald of Thunder. Curse on Hit, we have Ellie Weakness. Could you do something else? You could. I do not suggest it. We are using Blood Magic. Do we need to use Blood Magic? No. Why is that? Look at our mana cost. It is 0. Why is it 0? Oh, I don't know. It is 0 because we are using Elrion Jewelry to make our mana cost of our crazy fast attacks into basically nothing. We have -8 mana on each piece of jewelry equals -24 mana. We keep our Reave level 5 because we do not care for the physical damage, we just care for the elemental damage. It is but a conveyor for our elemental damage, as you see. We have over here Vengeance, Reckoning, and Riposte, because sometimes we block, sometimes we get hit, and sometimes we counterattack. All these things just add DPS. If you want, you can put in Val Haste, Val Grace, 2 Val Haste, increased duration, whatever you want. This is the Flux slot. Flasks or whatever, you do not need flasks that can't be frozen because we cannot be frozen. I suggested Jade is nice. Check out the passive tree. Voila, I am Scion because I am Scion. Is it better to go Shadow? Probably, maybe. Depends what you want to do. You could go Shadow. We go over here, pick up pretty much all the AoE and the aura stuff. Aura, AoE, Ellie damage. We are Resolute Technique. We do not crit. Can you go crit? Yes, you can go crit. What would you do if you want to go crit? You pick up this stuff. You pick up that stuff. You pick up that stuff. And you pick up that stuff. That is your prerogative. We are Valpact at the moment because we can be. And we are also Phase Acro and Ondar's Guile. We do not have a ton of health, 3.8k, but we are pretty fucking mitigated between our 23% chance to dodge, 18% chance to block, 23% chance to evade, spell dodge, attack dodge, projectile dodge. It all kind of comes together and makes us not die very often. Let us do a Twin Gorge map and see how that goes. As a little demo. I don't want to talk forever about this because it's more fun to watch. Could you leap to save time? If you wanted to, yes. If you're really min-maxing out there, all those kids who like to min-max. We're just doing Gorge because it's an easy, whatever, you know. I don't gotta explain myself for that reason. You literally right click and then that takes care of it. Let's talk stuff you'd like to get, aka like your buy list. For chest, you would like to get a Carcass Jack is a good one. Belly of the Beast is also a good one. If you're scared of stuff, use Belly. If you want more DPS and more AoE clear speed, use Carcass Jack. Are they required? No. Does Tabula Rasa work? Yes, it does. I bought Tabula Rasa for 18C in this league, and that was day 4. Alpha Sal was 25, and that was day 3. You leveled the auras from the second you get them. And when do you convert to this build? Well, whenever you want to, I guess. You can just use Reave Multi-Strike the second you get it. and just use like a physical weapon, and then start picking up AoE nodes as time goes on. Oh look, it's an invasion boss. It's Inti of the Blood Moon. He's trying to vomit on me because he probably drank too much. Poor Inti is a lightweight. What a puss. Moving on. Leap, leap, leap. Oh. Looks like we're juking dogs and desyncing. That's what my mornings are about. This is a melee build that is attack based, yet it functions as a almost like spell casting range build because of the redonkulous range of Reave. I am expecting to not that much AoE, although I do have, I shall say, quality 20% Reave. Is it worth getting? Yeah, it's effectively 2.5 passive points. It's 10% AoE. Swaggin's Blind Pop, go. It's worth it. IMO, as the kids say. Hello, Xandro. Goodbye, Xandro. Yeah, fat loot. Was that with the box, or was that just Xandro because there's anarchy on? We don't know. What else is there with the build? Weapon, let's talk weapon. What do you want to get in your weapon? It's a very important piece of the gear. You want a fancy foil as the base. That's the one with a super fast attack speed, and it has some physical damage. Yeah, it's just any of the 1.7 base weapons works. You can get 2.17, I think, as your highest possible attack speed. Stuff you want on your weapon. LE damage of any fashion. Weapon elemental damage, the actual role called elemental damage with weapons. That's it, pretty much. After that, stats and res. It's kind of a funny spot to fill. For shields, can you use Aegis Aura, someone said. Yes, Aegis Aurora, sorry. Can you use Prism Guardian and run, like, I don't know, something off your life, like haste, because you're crazy? Yeah, you could do that. That's a thing. Both those things are normally kind of expensive in leagues, but they work. Otherwise, just toss on any fucking shield. Perendus, whatever. Crest of Perendus works. How's your single target DPS? Pretty much as good. Oh god, desync. As my AoE DPS. Fine. Life Leech. What's that all about? It's a thing. Do you need Valpack? No, you don't need Valpack at all. You go through a lot of life. Oh my god. You go through a lot of life regen. So in lots of cases, it's worth it to not have Valpack and to just roll with the life regen because you alright with that. What else is there? LE weakness. Is there anything you can use aside from that curse? Nope. Not really. That's it. Temp chains if you're really fucking scared and feeble. If you're just the most puss. I don't know. Either or. Is it fun to play? I like the sound it makes, and I like right-clicking and killing stuff. I like having my AoE skill also be my single target skill. I like having a build that I get all the components at level 12, pretty much. I just wait to level them. You just level the gems, and then you do more damage. The more you play, the better your build gets. It's crazy. It's bananas. Can you not use Elrion jewelry and use something else? Yeah, you can just use blood magic. Takes up a socket. What socket would you want to take out? Probably increased AoE, which is pretty much the same thing as using Carcass Jack. Blood magic works too, and then it frees up your jewelry spots to be less like constrained to needing to be these specific spots. Am I gonna die to this? Yeah, it's possible. They're kind of like walking in weird directions. I don't really know what they're doing, per se. They're doing stuff, though. I think we'll be alright. I'm holding down right click, and then that's it. We're just kind of seeing what happens. Occasionally clicking pots. Oh, one died. Now we got a fancy foil. That's the base we'd like. We could have just gotten our best in the slot. It's a mystery. What is the fun of playing this build? Well, the main fun for me is that normally you get these rares and they're shit and you don't even care because you're playing a build that has 30 uniques. But no, with this build, every rare is an upgrade, maybe. You never know. Can you use a dagger? Look at that. Okay, so here's an example of you get a weapon, and oh, it looks like this, and you could buy this for like 1 alch. And you say, oh, this is like whatever. How do I make it good? Where the fuck is attack speed? Jesus, am I rolling over it? Bam. That's pretty low roll. But you could do that, and then, hey, you got a starter weapon. That's kind of what you want. Mine has 2.13 attack speed, and it rolls weapon elemental damage. Weapon elemental damage you don't need to get in your weapon, because the craft for it, 8 to 22, is pretty fucking good if you hit 22. I hit 22 my first try. Why? Because streamer RNG. So, live with it. That about sums up the build. Like you can see in the scenario, hey, you could almost get upgrades maybe. You know, just get tri-res, movement speed, life, all that jazz. LA weapon on belt. I think you can even get it if I click over here. Maybe. No. I don't know. I think you can get it on gloves somehow. But yeah, just tri-res stuff. And hopefully when you aug or regal your Elrion stuff, it gets elemental weapon damage. That's good. Tabula Rasa works. It's nice. And then your DPS is good. Can you do at Zeri? Yeah, just swap out that for like added lightning or conk effect and you're good. You're good. That about wraps it up. I'm Matt Light. I'll see you guys later. Any questions, comments, concerns, message me on YouTube, Twitch, in Path of Exile. LinkedIn, Gmail, AOL. Email me in AOL. All of you email me in AOL. I'm Matt Light. I'll see you guys later. Bye.